The witches will be gathering from all over the country for their annual witches' lunch buffet. For the pie, use some old ugly clay scraps and then press the dough into a bottle cap and then use a sculpting tool to design the edges of the pie. For the toad filling, mix together some olive green, a little beige, and a small amount of black or any sort of colors that you think would be good for a roasted toad. And then roll the rope unevenly and then cut into small slices and fill the crust as high as you like. You can use other things as well, and I used some steak spice to sprinkle on top of the sliced toads. Before you bake the pie, brush some brown pastel on the edges of the pie to give it a baked look. For the blood sausage pie, just follow the same steps to make the crust as you did for the roasted toad pie. And then bake the crust. After the crust has been baked, you can just add some red acrylic paint. Just squeeze a nice amount into your pie crust. I made a sausage cane and then I cut slices of sausage, and then you decorate the blood pie filling with the slices. Brush dark brown pastel on the edges of the crust to give it a baked look, and then you can also add a few black poppy seeds for more texture. For the tarts, use the same leftover clay which you used for the pie crust, and also follow the same steps for both tarts. For the black spider tart, make a thin black rope out of clay, cut 1-inch pieces and shape into spider legs and bake. After the crust is baked, add a small amount of black acrylic paint and then stick the baked spider legs into the filling and make sure the legs kind of dangle off the sides of the tart. Make an oval shape for the spider body and add some texture with the tools you have, and then bake as well. Draw 2 eyes with a white or gold pen. Then attach the body into the center of the tart. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This is the blood tart with crispy spider legs, so just add a small amount of acrylic paint, red, and then I used a sticker and I cut the legs off the sticker, and then I stuck the legs into the tart around the edges. And I also added a tiny bit of black acrylic paint as well. Now we're making bat cookies with blood icing and decorate it with an eyeball. So roll out some black clay and cut small circles. I used red hot glue for the blood icing. Squeeze some on one cookie and make a cookie sandwich. Add some more glue on top and decorate with an eyeball. Instructions for the eyeballs are coming up next. The eyeballs are really easy to make. Just make a white rope and cut into small slices, and then roll them in your palm to make little eyeballs. And then make a blue rope and cut slices, and then you flatten those slices and attach to the top of the white ball. Then you also make black rope, a bit thinner, these will be the pupils, and then make slices again, and with a little tool you can attach the pupil to the blue part of the eyeball. And try to make as many as you can so you have more for future projects. With a red felt pen or Sharpie, you can then draw the veins, the red veins around the eyeball. And again, do as many as you can so you have more for other projects. And these are the eyeballs that I used to decorate the bat cookie. I made a little black bowl, and then I squeezed in a lot of hot glue, and then I put in all my eyeballs, and I glued a few more on the very top, and then I poured in some translucent or clear nail polish to make it more realistic and more like a yummy eyeball soup. For the poisonous love potion, I found a template online, and I cut out some black cardstock, and then you glue a little bit of hot glue on one edge and you roll it and make your cup. Then I had 2 balls of clay, a black and an orange, and I put that in the bottom of the cup to seal it. For all of these drinks I added a lot of hot glue, and then I put in the orange straw at an angle, and the straw was made from clay rope, of course. And then as the glue starts to cool off, you stick a toothpick in and start to pull the glue up, and you can wrap it around the straw and just keep pulling and wrapping so that it has like a fuzzy, cobwebby, poisonous look, and you can experiment and try your own kind of poisonous look. I found some crossbones and skull logos online, and I just printed them out, resized them first, then cut it and glued it onto the cups. For this drink, I added a little bit of hot glue, and then I shoved in a little bit of lichen. I bought some of this filler stuff at Michael's in the floral section. And this drink could be, who knows what, frog liquid drink, or anything you think witches would drink or serve to their unsuspecting guests. Stay tuned for a creepy surprise ending. And thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and share and like. Thanks again. Bye.